This video is brought to you by StoneAgeGamer.com, a fantastic site for retro games, systems, accessories, and more. Be sure to check out StoneAgeGamer.com. Skip it up and that up! Alright, you sexy people, before we get into today's news story, I gotta fill you in on some very important information. A lot of you think that I gave up on the live news format. That's not the case at all. I went back to this format for a little bit, doing gameplay and talking about news because it was a little more flexible, but I knew it was always coming back. I knew I was always going to go back to the live format because one day I'm not going to have a choice, especially when YouTube changes how they review videos and approve them, which is coming any day now. I'm going to have to go back to the live format. But another thing I was waiting for was getting my new pair of glasses. My pair of glasses right now are in complete shambles because a couple months ago I fell asleep on them and just never got around to getting a new pair. I had to go get an eye exam, and I now have two pairs of glasses coming. And once those come, I think they're coming Friday-esque live stories from here on out. I was going to wait until YouTube actually went over to the new review process of videos, but there's no reason to. I'd rather, be ahead of the curve instead of waiting until the 11th hour. Now let's see if I could actually talk about the news story now. But yes, live stories are coming back, and for those who aren't happy with the live format, it's here to stay. It's a natural evolution, like I said the first time I did it. And on top of it too, it's going to make my life easier when YouTube changes how they review videos and approve them. So enjoy the gameplay footage while it lasts, because it's not going to last much longer. So I hope you're sitting down, because I'm going to give you a shocking life lesson. Don't post terroristic threats towards airlines on Twitter, because you'll get arrested. I know it's shocking. Shout out goes to YouTube user TrollArk. I'll have a link to his channel below in the description. So a 14-year-old girl from the Netherlands went on Twitter and thought to herself, I want to do a gosh darn funny prank. So she decides to send American Airlines a tweet. And this is what her tweet to American Airlines had to say. Hello, my name is Ibrahim, and I'm from Afghanistan. I'm part of Al-Qaeda, and on June 1st, I'm going to do something really big. Bye. American Airlines responded back and said, Sarah, we take these threats very seriously. Your IP address and details will be forwarded to security and the FBI. And of course, after American Airlines responded back, she flipped her shit and was scared stupid. Literally. She writes, I'm so stupid, I'm scared. She continues on to say, and tries to throw a imaginary friend under the bus. I was joking, and it was my friend, not me. Take her IP address, not mine. She also continues to write, and here is the fucking humdinger here. I'm just a fangirl. Please, I don't have evil thoughts. And plus, I'm a white girl. Oh god, you're just digging yourself in deeper here, bitch. Of course, everyone on Twitter started freaking out. People wanted to defend her, saying, hey, she's young and dumb, cut her some slack. And she also tweeted that she had blocked the FBI on Twitter, just in case, because, yeah, Sarah, that's really going to stop the FBI from finding you if you block them on Twitter. Oh, for Christ's sake, this couldn't be any better if I made it up. Now, American Airlines removed their initial response tweet to, quote-unquote, Sarah. Her real name hasn't been revealed, like I said earlier. This is what they had to say on the matter officially. The safety of our passengers and crew is our number one priority. We take security matters very seriously and work with authorities on a case-by-case basis. Regarding the tweet, we removed it after it had been addressed in order to be able to focus on our customers. Now look, there's a group of you out there that don't like when I talk about these stories. You think I'm doing it to view horror, and you don't think it's related to technology. Which is funny because actually these videos don't get as many views as talking about gaming stuff, and actually it does have to do with technology, and it shows how human nature, because we have this craving for attention, and now more than ever, because it's so easy to get that attention due to the internet, people are doing more dumbass shit than ever. I mean, people have always done dumb stuff. I've talked about this in similar videos before. But now you could get attention and do something stupid with your smartphone. It's at your fingertips constantly. And another thing too, what I think people don't realize, especially young kids don't realize, not all of you, I'm sure there's some people that are 14, 15 watching my videos that you're very intelligent guys and girls that you realize this is a really bad idea, okay, to give even a fake terroristic threat to an airline. But what I think it is, and even as an adult, I'm guilty of this sometimes too, and God, you could go on Facebook and see a bunch of people that I know in the real world that are very, very guilty of this, is that because you're sitting at home scratching your nuts in front of your computer, you forget that the internet is just as public as sitting there scratching your nuts in Grand Central in Manhattan, in New York City. Just because you're in front of your computer and you're not seeing the other people that you're corresponding with on Facebook, on Twitter, wherever, you're still in the public eye, and people are paying attention to you and watching what you're doing. So when you're a dumbass like this girl was from the Netherlands and be like, I'm going to do something really funny and post a terroristic threat to American Airlines, they're going to pay attention, especially in this day and age. They're definitely going to pay attention, and it's not going to end up turning out well for you. The bottom line is this. It's actually two things. One, find a better way to get people to pay attention to you. If you're that desperate for attention, there's a billion other ways that you can do it without getting arrested. And secondly, you got to remember, even though you're at home, even though you're on your smartphone with a group of friends, when you're on the internet, you're still very public, and things you do can have very real consequences. And this girl's going to be facing quite a few of them. All right, folks, make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And if you have an interesting news story you would like me to discuss, private message me with a link via YouTube. And if I use your news article, I will give you a shout out in the video and feature your YouTube channel in the description. Have a good one.